When I see this fight, I see car crashes, I see collisions. That's all that I see. You have a young, spry Prado who is a fucking masterful kickboxer, and then you got Ottman Azaitar who, I mean, it's kind of on the same bar, man. This dude's got crazy power. Both fighters coming off of their first career loss in mixed martial arts. How are they going to fight any differently than normal, or do they fight even more accustomed to their general game plan? What do you think?
I think they both double down, Derek, and I think that's exactly why we're going to see a car crash on this one. The Ottman Azaitar never says die, never takes a back step. Francisco Prado never says die, never takes a back step. What's nice, or I guess what's interesting about this fight, Derek, Prado, as much as he is that bulldozer, he's going to walk you down, he's going to keep the pressure forward. The kicks in the jiu-jitsu game add a different mix, but to that exact same extent, Ottman Azaitar, this dude's chin, his relentlessness, and his ability to get the fight where he's in control, even if it's on, pushing up against cage or whether he's on top of you on the ground. Ottman Azaitar has a knack of finding himself in those situations and has the power to get it done. So this is, to me, one of those fire versus fire, but there's some nuances here. Do you see those nuances as well, Derek? Is there something else?
No, I see these nuances as these are two drastically different fighters with deadly, violent intentions in every one of their fights. One of the other differences you do have to take into account is the age, right? Prado's 21 years old, bro. 21. I mean, my man, when he turns 26, 27, I mean, goddamn, this guy's going to be a problem. Azaitar, we know what this man is made of. He's 33 years old in the prime of his career. So you have different stages of the career, but at the end of the day, man, both of these guys I feel like are equally as hungry. I don't really see a difference there. The one other thing that I do see as a difference is like Ottman Azaitar has this really weird frame, man. He's shorter, he's 5'8", but has a 71-inch reach. So he has a longer reach advantage than Prado, but he's shorter by about 2 inches. So when it comes down to that reach sitting in the pocket, I do feel like Azaitar will be able to get off. I just don't know how long do you anticipate both fighters staying in the pocket, swinging and banging, versus Prado, who after in like the Jamie Malarkey fight, his last fight, right? It wasn't the striking that mixed him up, but once he got taken down once, he was like, okay, we're going to not be able to hang out in this pocket. We're going to have to really, and like the volume basically lowered. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's funny because I think Francisco Prado likes and wants to be in the pocket. He likes that kind of violent sort of fight, but you're right. Once it starts going his opposite direction, then he's looking for other things. So it does give me a little pause for concern because Ottman Azaitar, homeboy, literally just never deviates from the plan at all. So like this is going to be an interesting one because if Prado crumbles, then we get to see how he faces that adversity. Ottman Azaitar, we know he faces adversity very, very well. So I do think it could be an instance of if Prado is performing well that night, we're not going to have to worry about it. But if it's just slightly off, then we're going to get to see how the young man evolves in the sport.
Absolutely. I mean, both of these guys, they're not the most tested if you really look throughout their careers, right? You know, I'm talking about UFC tested. I'm talking about the top dogs. When you look through, I mean, Azaitar has ran through all of his opponents pretty much except Matt Favola. So he's only gone out of the first round twice. Both of them are 3 rounds, won a decision, and then got a finish in the 3rd round. If you're looking at Prado, on the other hand, at least he has some experience going in and out of, first round, second round, third round. I think he has like 6 submission wins on record. So this is going to be a fun one. But how do you see this one going down? I will note this line is from the open. It is currently sitting at a pick'em. I believe a -110 a pop pick'em.
Yeah, that's more akin to where I was thinking this fight is going, Derek. What I think is going to happen, we're going to have another washing machine style of fight. Both fighters meet in the middle, toe to toe, start swinging it out, and then whoever kind of falters from the plan, then they're going to start switching up. Game plan B, that's where the chess match happens. And again, I think I'm with the odds makers on this one. There's no way it makes it past a round and a half. I definitely think the under is more lucrative. Do you see anything specifically popping out for you other than just an absolute barn burner of a brawl, Derek?
No, man. I think when you got 2 deadly finishers like this, sometimes we might have a tentative start. That's where you get scared about that 1.5 rounds. Because what if they just take the whole first round and feeling out process? Second round said, time to swing and bang. Let's get it. I think this fight ends in a finish, but something about this fight in a weird way gives me vibes of this could end in a weird decision. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. Like, logic tells you finish. Heart gut tells you decision. I'm gonna rock with the TKO. I'm taking the younger Francisco Prado right here. Less experienced, but I just think this man is special. I think he's gonna turn into something really, really good, especially with that jiu-jitsu factor on top of it. How you see it?
Yeah, I'm with you, Derek. I do think it's going to finish early. I'm actually going to take the larger one, man. I'm going submission, and I'm still going round one. I think it's going to be a club and sub, like just a late round. The chaos is there. You sneak something in, get a random tap. But I don't even know if Ottman Azaitar has lost by submission. To be honest with you, Derek, he hasn't. Only
No.
by KO. So it'd be a big win for the young man. A little bit of a reach. We'll see. Either way, give me Francisco Prado submission round one.
I'll tell you, if Prado starts going submission hunting, that's when I'm going to get scared because you don't want to be on your back against Ottman Azaitar. You get your face smashed in. Either way, we see it. Francisco Prado across the board.